Hi friends, welcome to TRENDRIDER channel supported by huringa.co.in. Today we are going to do the technical analysis for Heritage Food. It's a very good stock actually. It has been in this retail industry, and as you already know, the retail industry is booming in India. So this is the right time to look at retail industry related stocks. I had already discussed regarding this kind of investment in my previous videos. So if you want, you can check those videos also. So today, as part of that philosophy, investing in booming sectors. Okay, and that relating to that philosophy, investment philosophy, I'm doing technical analysis for the Heritage Food sector, Heritage Food company stock. See, what you are seeing right now is the monthly chart of Heritage Food, technical chart of Heritage Food. You can see the price trend history of the stock along with the technical indicators that I am using to do the analysis. Okay, I'm using RSI, MACD, momentum, ADX, and so trend, Darwas, and moving averages, etc. Okay, the initial stage and the first glance itself, you can clearly see the trend is very transparent. I mean, you can clearly say that this stock is rising. Okay, right? The price of the stock has been rising continuously, and we rarely see this kind of stocks nowadays. I mean, actually, there are so many ups and downs, sideways movements, again up, again down, again it touches the bottom. The reason may be anything. Reason can be anything. For the stock to move up and down and all the stuff. But a consistently upward moving stock. Very rarely we see this kind of what do you say, diamonds. That's what I want to use the term diamond. So Heritage Food is something of that sort. Okay, see, actually I have data here since 2008, and it seems that there is a little bit of Heritage Food has come down and hit its bottom in 2009, and at that time it was trading at 12 rupees 19 and nearly 13 rupees. Okay, and after that it started moving up. Okay, and it went up, and there is a lot of sideways movement since what October 2009 to somewhat around 2012 June. Okay, and in 2012 June again there is one more upward movement, and again there is a sideways this thing, that is a trend it followed, and again a slight upward movement, and again but since then in since 2014 onwards, if you see, I'm putting crosshairs here so that you can clearly understand actually it the stocks, the path of the stock, actually it is making new highs here. See this one, and you can see the gap here, right? And again this one, and again it is moving up, and again it is making new high, and this high is higher than the previous high, right? So every time it is making a new high, that means it is peaking its price, right? So that's what that is the trend. That is the trend it has been following since 2014, April onwards, and this trend is still continuing. And so this is what makes the stock very precious for an investor like us. And one more thing, from technical point of view, the stock has already crossed its 50-day moving average, and it crossed its 10-day moving average also, and right now it is under the influence of green color, super trend mode, which is very good. All the indicators are pointing in the right direction, pointing in the price rise direction, and that is what we want as an investor. And now we will look at other indicators, technical indicators, and see actually what sort of guiding points they are going to give. Okay, first look at the RSI. See, the beauty of this particular movement of the stock is something like this. See, since, as I already told you, since 2014 onwards, the stock has been moving up. Now, if you keep the crosshairs here and take the 50 line, 50 line is the, as I already told you in my previous videos, you need to take the midpoint. So 50 is the midpoint here. So I'm taking 50 as the midpoint, and then if you see, if you keep the crosshairs, now look at the graph RSI. Look at how the RSI graph has been moving. Only once in 2015, the graph has the stock has touched the midpoint, but that is only once. Rest of the season, actually rest of the years, it has been continuously touching, brushing, and making slope on top of the 80 line, right? On top of the 80 line. That is what you can see. Even right now also, it made a slope. It came down a little bit, and again it is making a slope. This is what this. I mean, when a stock is continuously peaking its price, then this is the kind of RSI graph. This is the kind of graph normally you look at, and Heritage Food is presenting this kind of graph, which is very very good and is in sync with the price rise here, and it also indicates the future price rise, the strength of the stock to peak more. I mean to gain more. I mean to increase its price more in the future coming months. So this is the thing that is that it is showing. And look at the MACD. MACD has already made the signal line is on top of the red line, and it is the gap is already there, which is directly proportional to the price momentum there of the stock. And look at the histogram bars. All bars are operating on top of the baseline, and most of the bars are in green color, which is again in sync with the price rise here. Very good. Both RSI and MACD are in sync right now. Okay, now we will go to the momentum. Okay, go to the baseline. 0 is the baseline here, as I already told you in my previous video. Again, now if I keep the cursor here, see, nowhere in the last 7.5 years, okay, this particular stock, graph of the stock has crossed the baseline and it went down. Nowhere such kind of instance is there. Most of the time, not most of the time, 99% of the time, except for a few brushings here and there with the baseline, more 99% of the time, the momentum graph has been continuously playing on top of the baseline, and right now it is peaking up. Right now it is peaking up. You can clearly see the end of the tip of the momentum graph here, and it is inclined in the upward direction, which is very very good, and it is a very good sign that the price of the stock is going to increase further in the next coming few months. Now look at the ADX. The green line is on top of the red line, which is very good, and even both are diverging. The gap is directly proportional to the directional strength of the stock, which is moving in the upward direction. That is also very good. And look at the black line here. The directional, this black line indicates the directional strength of the stock, which is picking up. I am again placing the crosshairs here, and you can look at you can see the angle here, right? You can see the angle. The line is picking up. The line is inclined is going in the upward direction, which again indicates the direction strength of the stock. So all these indicators are pointing only in one direction: price rise of the stock in the future months or years or whatever. Right now, I'm taking future months. In the coming months, the stock is going to rise up only. That means there will be a huge price increase in this stock. That's what is the conclusion. Actually, people who had invested since 2014 definitely might have benefited a lot, because I can clearly see that time this stock was particularly trading at 136 rupees, and today it is trading at 768 rupees 40 price. Actually, how many times it double, triple, quadruple. Okay, that is really tremendous. Whoever has invested here literally had foresaw that the stock is going to increase, that the price of the stock is going to increase, and they took a very good decision. And right now, who had not invested in this particular stock, even right now you guys can invest in the stock and gain and get benefited, because this particular stock has a lot of potential. It still has a lot of potential to increase its price in the next coming few months. Okay, guys, this is the analysis for this particular stock. If you like this analysis, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.